Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me for this timeless pick a card tarot reading. Whenever you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear it. And I always align my intentions with your highest and best good. To choose your reading, you're going to choose from one of the cards that I'm about to reveal or one of these star-shaped crystals. Let me introduce them to you. For reading number 1, we have Purple Jade. And for reading number 2, we have Dalmatian Jasper. And for reading number 3, we have Mahogany Obsidian. Once you choose your pile, you can go to the description box below and find links to all the readings as well as a list of all the cards that I use. All right, let's look at the cards. For reading number 1, this is the image. And for reading number 2, this is the image. And for reading number 3, this is the image. Let your intuition guide you. Whichever image or crystal you're most drawn to is most likely the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings. There may be additional message for you there. Enjoy your reading. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the Purple Jade. Purple Jade is a guardian of the soul's highest path. It carries a gentle yet potent alchemy that transmutes fear, grief, or spiritual confusion into clarity, compassion, and inner knowing. It doesn't deny pain, but holds it like a wise elder, helping you glean the truth beneath it. And with its purple color, you may have guessed that it activates the crown chakra. Also, it activates the heart chakra. Unlike other jades, other jades that primarily harmonize the heart or root, purple jade bridges the heart chakra and the crown chakras, facilitating a sacred conversation between the human and divine aspects of yourself. This makes it a powerful ally for spiritual insight that is still anchored in love and compassion. Its soothing presence calms the nervous system and protects empaths from absorbing energies that are not theirs. It reinforces energetic boundaries without hardening the heart. And many people who work with purple jade report deeper, more meaningful dreams, often receiving ancestral messages or soul guidance during sleep. It resonates well with mediums, dreamers, time weavers, allowing you to tune into the spirit realm with gentle receptivity. And it helps you stay encouraged during spiritual transitions, offering you quiet support and holding space like a twilight sanctuary, not forcing answers, but allowing you to integrate wisdom slowly and sweetly. And there is a soft muse-like quality to Purple Jade. It awakens your inner artist, especially for those who create from a place of healing. Think of art as therapy, ritual, soul retrieval. People who play music to heal their heart and others. It inspires forms of art that are both beautiful and mystical, meant to bless the world. And the card that you chose is Rider. We talked about Purple Jade activating the crown chakra, and look how there's this beam of light going into his crown, and he's coming down from the heavens, a messenger. This card speaks of good news, success, victory, but I also see an activation of your crown chakra where you are receiving heavenly or divine messages. Also, I try not to get excited during the intro because I don't want to sway your choices. But if you chose this pile because you notice this is card number 1 and this is reading number 1, maybe you've also been noticing the number 111 or 1111. This combination appears when you are on the cusp of alignment with your higher self. It says you are exactly where you need to be. Keep going. It's a sign that your inner and outer worlds are beginning to mirror each other more clearly. As above, so below. So let's find out more about this success and victory that's coming your way, and you receiving divine messages. You know, it's aligned, it's the crown chakra aligned with the heart chakra. So very much speaks to this as above, so below, as within, so without. Some people believe that, you know, for example, the number 1111 is encoded into the energy body of many star seeds or sensitive people as a trigger for remembrance. And look at this. It looks like he's coming down from the stars. It's also a message from your spirit team that we're here. They're saying, we're here. You're not alone. All right, you have the Hanged Man. If you hear any noises, that's the dogs in the background coming to say hello. The Three of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. Look at the ascension. Okay, that is a first. I had to pause the video because Cora jumped up here and her tail hit the cards. But she wanted to get in my lap and give me a big hug and kiss. She is the most lovable, cuddly dog out of all of them. She just is just pure love. And so what that tells me when things like this happen, it's spirit working through my environment to help deliver you the message. So number one, spirit is working through your environment to deliver messages to you. It's not always going to come as something that feels like a thought or a voice that you hear. It's going to come through nature, through people, through repeating numbers. It can be anything in your environment. It can be a book that you pick up that has the right words that you needed to hear in that moment. And the other thing it tells me is there is a huge heart opening. Yes, we have the crown chakra, but we also have this huge love. I just feel this big love for you coming. Now, this could be in the form of a romantic partner, but I feel for many of you that this is both a self-love, but more, it's like you already love yourself. If you don't, there will be a deepening of self-love. But I feel just like a love for life, a zest for life, just fulfillment. In addition to this being card number one, we see here 9 and a heart. And 9 is the number of fulfillment. And then you have a heart next to it. So fulfillment of your heart. All right, let's look at these cards. You're being invited into a crown awakening through discomfort and inner tension, not through passive meditation. This card did come out in reverse. We see her reaching up, and we see how her body is like she's doing a yoga pose. It's like normally in this yoga pose, both hands would be grabbing the feet, but she's reaching up. But we do see this crown chakra awakening. So when something uncomfortable comes, take a deep breath and lean into it, just like you would in yoga. There's a part of you perhaps resisting a sacred pause, maybe trying to rush clarity, push through, or avoid an uncomfortable upside down seeing the awakening often requires. Yet it's in this reversal that your crown is activating. You're being unhooked from false timelines, outdated belief systems, and self-imposed stagnation. So that is what this discomfort is showing you. So lean into it. Take a deep breath. Lean into it. Stay curious and ask, what is this discomfort showing me, so that you can change your perspective and have this aha moment. Divine messages may come when you stop trying to receive. As odd as that sounds, when you lie back, dissolve expectations, and allow the uncomfortable mystery to stretch you open. And they're showing me somebody actually doing yoga. So you may just be responding to any emotional or mental discomfort by opening the body with stretches like yoga, and in that moment receive something. It's going to be in flashes of contrast. So it's going to be, you could be observing somebody struggling with something, and all of a sudden you have this flash, this aha moment of, now I understand why when I do this, this is the result. It's this liminal suspension. You're not stuck. You're sacredly suspended. Truth is coming. You're actually going deeper. And the Three of Pentacles is, all of your cards came out in reverse, which is really interesting. This card reverse tells me that you're, you're restructuring your foundations, especially how you collaborate with others, your sense of purpose, who you seek validation from. On the outside, it might feel like disconnection, conflict, or rejection, but on the inside, Spirit is creating space for new soul architecture to rise. Your higher self is asking, will you build this temple with me before seeking approval from others? This is energetic individuation, where your divine channel becomes clearer as you step away from performative alignment or systems that no longer match your soul. So whatever this discomfort is, it's showing you what's out of alignment. And through this misalignment or breakdown in your outer collaborations, Spirit is speaking through what doesn't fit. It's nudging you inward so you can hear your own sacred plans more clearly. It's they're showing me an egg. I don't usually say this phrase, but if you want to make an omelet, you'll have to crack some eggs. I don't know if that means anything to you, but they're also showing me how we can't get to that delicious golden egg unless we put some pressure on the shell. And so there's some pressure being put on you so that you can get to that golden treasure inside. Remember, just breathe and lean into it. It's meant to happen. It's showing you something. And this is the revolution. The Hierophant also came out in reverse, is a direct activation of your sovereign soul wisdom. No more spiritual gatekeepers. You are no longer a student of someone else's dogma. You are your own oracle. Your crown chakra is being cleared of inherited beliefs and cultural conditioning. It's like that the shell of the egg are the inherited beliefs and the cultural conditioning, and the pressure that you're receiving from the external world is cracking it open so that you can get to your true self, your true beliefs. So you might be questioning teachers, systems, even your own spiritual lineage. And this isn't rebellion for rebellion's sake. This is soul realignment. You're being crowned by your inner gnosis. How you're aligning with your higher self is by rejecting what no longer feels true, even if it once gave you comfort. You're returning to direct communion with the divine, wild, unfiltered, and yours. Look at that beautiful, energetic awakening and this ascension. And again, it looks like another yoga pose. They keep showing me yoga. If you're a yoga instructor or you're thinking about taking a yoga class or becoming an instructor, let me know. But I do see you liberating yourself from something. And I see you on the verge of success, victory, and receiving divine messages, aligning your heart and crown chakra and aligning with your higher self, which is just going to clear your path. It's going to give you clarity that breaks open the sky. You are becoming the temple, the teacher, the truth bearer. Reading number 1, so powerful. Please let me know if this resonates. I love reading your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose the Dalmatian Jasper, which holds the medicine of the spirit animal world, especially the loyal dog archetype, protector, companion, unconditional friend. It helps you reclaim innocence and joy while simultaneously shielding your aura from negative or manipulative energy. You may notice you become less affected by others' moods or projections when working with this stone. You are safe to be joyful. You are protected in your play. And I love that you got the house card with this stone because it's all about feeling safe, your sanctuary. So this isn't just a house. This is your inner sanctuary, you feeling safe no matter where you are or who you're with. Those energetic vampires or manipulative people not draining your energy or affecting your mood. This stone is also a powerful ally for reconnecting to your inner child, particularly if that part of you was stifled, neglected, having to grow up too soon. It gently coaxes laughter, stillness, lightness, not as avoidance, but as a soul level balm. It reveals where your own beliefs or habits might be limiting your joy, growth, or trust. And it reminds you that if you tend to take things too seriously or carry the burdens of others, not to do that, and that not all healing is heavy. Lightness is holy too. And even though it's playful, it's deeply grounding. It activates the root chakra while keeping your spirit light. That's a rare balance that makes it excellent for manifestation and animal communication. Its energy supports those doing earth-based wellness work, earth-based magic, or connecting with nature spirits, especially canine guides, including the coyote and elemental beings. All right, let's get some tarot and find out more. I'm also hearing trust yourself again, feeling safe. Find out more about this inner sanctuary. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Now, this Queen came out in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse is the wounded caregiver, the ungrounded healer. You may have given so much of your time, your heart, your energy, your body, but somewhere along the way, you may have lost sight of your own nourishment. This reversed Queen speaks to a disconnection from your root, the part of you that says, I deserve to feel safe in my body. I deserve softness. I am allowed to receive. You may be finding it hard to trust yourself because part of you still operates from survival, taking care of others, proving your worth, managing multiple layers of life. But the Queen reversed calls you home. Your safety is not earned, it's your birthright. You will regain your playfulness when you allow yourself to slow down, tend to your own soil, and mother yourself like the earth mothers of all things. And the Two of Pentacles is the juggler, the dance of rebalance. This card shows that you're managing a lot, perhaps more than you're admitting to yourself. You're juggling emotions, roles, expectations, trying to keep it all in motion without letting anything fall. But Spirit says, what if you let one ball drop and found out the world didn't end? Your path back to trust and play is not about doing more. It's about choosing differently, prioritizing the parts of you that have been whispering, I need space, I need fun, I need to feel safe. Allow small choices to return you to self-trust. Say no even when it's uncomfortable. Say yes to something purely because it feels good, not useful or practical or purposeful. Just the purpose is just to enjoy it. And let rhythm replace rigidity. This is a dance of return, and you're remembering the steps, your dance. And the Four of Cups also came out in reverse, which is reawakening, the stirring of hope. This is a beautiful turning point. Upright, this card shows disinterest or emotional numbness, but reversed, it signals that you're beginning to open again. The fog is lifting. You're getting your feelings back. The heart is stirring. It's like you pushed your feelings down to survive and do what you needed to do. But now these feelings are stirring. The heart is stirring. There is something small but sacred being offered to you now. A glimmer of joy, a strange dream, a gentle nudge from Spirit. So don't miss the miracle because it comes in quiet ways. You are ready, ready to feel again, ready to play again, ready to trust yourself, even after all that's happened, and not because it's safe out there, but because it is safe in here with you, in your inner sanctuary, in your heart. You are no longer the caretaker of everyone, of everyone else's peace. You belong to yourself. You can choose to rest instead of perform. You can choose pleasure without apology, and you're allowed to feel good, not because you've earned it, but because you're alive. So practice mothering yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. Nurture yourself with a cup of warm tea. Maybe find a photo of yourself when you were a child and say kind things to that child. Remember to dance, sway, skip. Let your body lead without needing to count for something. And choose something, even if it's small, that breaks the rules of obligation, like taking a nap in the middle of the day, or eating dessert first, or scribbling, making art that's bad. Just be joyful. Let joy be your revolution. Reading number 2. This is a beautiful, sacred return to yourself, to peace, to inner sanctuary, and to joy and playfulness. I'm hearing you don't have to be strong for others. Be strong for yourself and allow yourself to play. Be strong for that little you. Please let me know if this resonates. I love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Reading number 3. You chose the cross. And as soon as I pulled this card during the intro, I heard, this cross is not yours to bear. And we see here it's number 36. This is reading number 3, and there's another 6 down here. So 36, 36. You're being divinely guided to express your truth, especially in creative, healing, spiritual ways. So whether it's art, writing, speaking, ritual, music, the world is ready for the beauty you carry. It's also a nudge to call your energy back if you need to strengthen boundaries, especially in relationships, family, or caregiving roles. This reminds you that loving others does not mean abandoning yourself. This isn't your cross to bear. And the universe wants to co-create something with you. The Mahogany Obsidian doesn't just shield you. It teaches you to stand in your own protection. It grounds excess energy, diffuses psychic interference, and helps you hold firm, sacred boundaries, especially if you're an empath, a healer, or someone who just has felt too open or energetically vulnerable. And it's becoming safe not because you're hiding, but because you're whole. I feel like this is really all about you calling your energy back and co-creating something beautiful with the universe. Mahogany Obsidian works deeply with the sacral and root chakras, helping to gently excavate the layers of stored emotional energy, especially that which stems from shame, guilt, trauma, suppression of creative life force. And it doesn't do it explosively. It moves like lava, slow, ancient, wise. It melts what's hardened in you, and it helps you to no longer carry what was never yours to hold, just like this cross is not yours to bear. All right, let's find out from the cards a little more about this. All right, we have the Page of Cups. Immediately, look at how the feet are up here in this picture, how it's disconnected. So I feel that there's some type of disconnection from yourself, like separating from yourself to avoid something painful, which caused this fragmentation. But you're calling yourself back now. Oh, look at this. It's like a spirit heart. Oh, wow. All right. Queen of Pentacles. It actually came out reversed. That's the second time we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the Seven of Swords. Does it look like a little flying pig? When pigs fly, it's not a very common saying anymore. And, you know, I was so caught up in the picture, but the Page of Cups is your inner child. And again, it's like you're leaving your body to escape something that you can't fight against, or it's too difficult to experience. And I feel like this is something that happened in the past when you were a child. And so it created that separation of yourself. But you're calling your power back now by allowing yourself to feel again, tenderly, without shame. This page is your inner child rising with a message in a shell, a dream, a tide pool. You're no longer silencing the sensitive, creative, intuitive parts of yourself. You're letting your emotions flow rather than flood, giving them form through dreams and visions, creative expression, especially spontaneous or playful. Moments of emotional honesty, even if your voice is a little shaky. Your power is arriving in waves. Look at the waves down here. It's going to come in waves, not all at once, like a tidal wave, but just continuous waves. You're going to start calling yourself back home. You're listening again. You're believing the quiet voice inside. That's your power. It's actually always been there. It just was buried so deeply under all these layers, and you're loving yourself again. It's so beautiful. This does feel just so tender and sweet, and yet powerful and beautiful. All right, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, came out reversed, it says that you're releasing lifetimes, perhaps generations of being the overgiver, the silent sustainer, the one who held everything together, while you yourself were crumbling on the inside. But you're putting down this cross that's not yours to bear, by reclaiming your time, your body, your energy. Say no, even if guilt comes up. You're breaking cycles of martyrdom and emotional labor that were never yours to carry. You're no longer willing to nourish everyone else while starving your own soul. That false sense of duty is melting. You are choosing yourself, not selfishly, but sovereignly. And in doing so, you allow others to carry their own crosses, to grow, to feel, to show up, or not. And the Seven of Swords reversed. You're co-creating a life of radical honesty, soul integrity, and truth without armor. You're co-creating this with the universe. No more self-deception, no more hiding who you are or shrinking to avoid judgments. And with all the feathers, I do see someone writing. Whether it's a book, a memoir, content for the internet, music. You're putting your energy out there. This is like a sacred confession to yourself that you've outgrown these masks that you had to wear to hide and protect yourself. You no longer need to sneak away from your own truth. You're willing to see clearly, even when it's uncomfortable. And as a result, you're co-creating with the universe transparent relationships, authentic creative work, a path that aligns with your soul, not your survival patterns. You're becoming someone who no longer leaks energy through hiding. You are building a life where nothing needs to be stolen, defended, or disguised. You're reclaiming yourself through softness, not through force. And you're laying down that cross that was never yours to carry, the guilt, the roles, the silence. You're dreaming with spirit. You're creating from truth. And as you open up, you rise. It's time for the light to shine on you, on your gifts, your words, your truth, your song. So beautiful. Reading number 3, please let me know how this resonates. I'm so happy for you. Such a beautiful, beautiful soul. You deserve to be seen, to be loved, to love yourself, to be happy. All of that in your truth, as who you truly are, your authentic self. I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.